everybody, it's Hannah and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys all the things I got in April as part of my April haul. I'm not going to be including all the stuff I got from boxes because they will have separate videos and that will be a little bit of a spoiler. So all my Shadowhunter boxes and my Loot Crate books that I got in there, I won't be including in that. It'll just be the things I've ordered online separately to that. So with that said, let's just get straight into the haul. The three items I'm going to talk to you guys about are going to be from Redbubble before I do the books. I will leave the links of where I found everything in the description box below for you guys to check out if you want to check them out. First item I got is this water bottle which has all the Shadowhunter runes on it. I think they did a really good job. I really like it. I love how it's got every single rune basically. I'm pretty sure it has. I haven't actually checked, but I'm pretty sure it would have almost every single rune because there are so many on here. I love that it is stainless steel as well because that is definitely what I was looking for, although I did know that when I bought it obviously, but I love that it's stainless steel. I love the simplicity of the design of just having the runes on a white background, and I bought it because it wasn't clear because I didn't want a clear drink bottle. And because it's stainless steel, it can hold your hot drinks really well, so I'm really happy with that, and I just love it. It's perfect for work, which is what I bought it for, so I'm really happy to have this drink bottle. I don't do things the simple way and just buy a cheap one from Kmart where there's stainless steel ones there for like $5 because I wanted a bookish drink bottle. I like to integrate all my bookish love in every aspect of my life, so a bookish drink bottle is always the best. And for you guys who don't know, this is from the Shadowhunter universe as well. Speaking of Shadowhunters, the print I got from Redbubble is of Clary, and I have been eyeing this print of 4 years and just have not got around to purchasing it because I've always found something else to spend my money on, obviously. This one is like a photographic print and I love that. It is really well executed. I just love the details, the different details of this print and the different mediums and all the stuff about Clary. I really love this print. It is one of my favorites that I've ever seen of Clary, and that's why I got it. Obviously I've been wanting to collect Shadowhunter prints for a really long time. Just get every single character, just get one of their prints and then get their couples prints as well. It's something I wanted to do and I've finally decided to start doing that, so I'm really happy with how this one turned out. It is perfect for the wall. I will show you guys what it will look like on the wall once I get it up with all the other prints I need to put up on my Instagram, so I will leave my Instagram in the description box down below for you guys to check out once I've done that. I'm hoping to do that in the next couple of days and I'm so excited to see it up and in all its glory. The next one I got is this one, which is of Nico from the Percy Jackson universe. He is one of my absolute favourite characters and I just knew I had to get him first if I was going to get one from Percy Jackson. I loved this one. It's more rougher around the edges, but it's really nice and really well done. I love the colour schemes of it. It's definitely got that painting look, which is what I really liked about it, and because it's Nico, it's just so happy how it turned out and how big it is. I'm really excited. It turned out even better than I expected, so that is really exciting. It's definitely going to look phenomenal on the wall and I just can't wait to see this one up. So the next ones are all the books I got in April. I am still waiting on one book to arrive even though I got it early, but because of all the stuff's happening in the world, it's taking a while, but that's okay. The first two I want to mention is the two saga books. I got volume 1 and volume 2. I got these both from, I think it was Booktopia, because I was really wanting to read this graphic novel series, so I decided to get the first two to start off and just to see if I liked it or not, and I will be continuing with this series. All my thoughts on these books are in my wrap up, so I will leave that in the description box down below because I have obviously read both of them and I'm definitely loving them, but they are just, yeah, I'm definitely loving them. And on a side note, I found some bookmarks of these and I've been using them and I'm loving them because they're magnetic ones. I didn't even realise they had come from Saga, but I obviously got them in a previous box and I'm loving using them as bookmarks. Another graphic novel I got is the Lock and Key #2. Obviously also read this one. I talked about this one in my April wrap up as well because I read it in April. I am loving that it is the hardcover version because I absolutely love it compared to, I prefer the hardcover version because this one's really floppy, and I love how this one looks on the shelf with this hardcover. So I'm going to be replacing this one as a hardcover. Another graphic novel that I bought, because apparently I just bought lots of graphic novels in April, is one I'm reading this month, is The Massive by Brian Wood and Gary Brown. I believe this is a war graphic novel. I don't actually remember because I bought it without actually reading too much about it. It's like a dystopian, and it's like post-war, post-disaster, post-traumatic everything. So it's after the war and everything from what I'm seeing. It deals with a lot of the environmental and social collapse. So I don't know how I'm going to feel about this because it's not something I would normally read, but I bought it anyway, so I will read it and see what I think. It looks actually kind of heartbreaking and interesting, so I guess I'll see how I feel about that. Next one is probably like the heaviest one, and that is The Art of Howl's Moving Castle. So I bought this thinking it was actually Howl's Moving Castle, the graphic novel, the actual book, but it ended up being the art one, and I'm gonna keep it because it's just amazing. Like, look at that, look how pretty that is. I just think it's amazing. I'll see if I can find something that isn't spoilery. I just think the artwork in it is just amazing, and I'm definitely going to flip through this once I get Howl's Moving Castle. So I'll have to buy Howl's Moving Castle, read it, and then read this because I don't want to spoil myself. I've actually seen the movie, so I kind of remember bits and pieces, but I still want to read the graphic novel and then read this because I just don't want to spoil myself too much. And I'm really excited I got this, even though it was an accident, because it is just amazing, and it's hardcover and it's such a pretty edition, and I'm really excited to have this. The last 3 books are actually novels, not graphic novels, so I'll go with the one you guys know I have already, which is Salt to the Sea by Risa Petties. This one I obviously bought for the Owls for my readathon. I have read it obviously, and that's also in my March wrap up, so all my thoughts will be in that. I wanted to read one of her books for the Owls readathon, and a historical fiction because I hadn't read one before, so I decided to go with this one, which I heard quite a bit about, so I'm excited that I got it. And of course it's hardcover because I love my hardcover books. The next one I also bought for the Owls, but it didn't come in time, so I haven't actually read it yet, and that is Wolf by Ryan Gruden. This one I actually changed the prompt for this one because I saw it on a Hayley Bookland recommendations video, and I thought that would just sounded so unique and interesting and something that I have never ever read before and would fit perfectly with one of my prompts, but unfortunately it didn't come in time, so I'm still going to read it and hopefully enjoy it. I know that this is actually a 2-part series from memory, so if I like the first one, I will definitely pick up the second one if it is out. I'm not sure if it's out yet, but I will definitely pick it up if I enjoy this one. The last one I got is Coral by Sarah Ella. This one is one that I've been meaning to read for a really long time. This one is a mermaid story, and I thought I hadn't read many mermaid stories that I actually really enjoy, and I wanted to find one, so I thought I'd give this one a try because it sounded really interesting, and it was one I've been really anticipating because on my TBR it is literally written in all capitals, so I knew I had to get this one and just see how it is. And I also know after buying it, I found out that it deals with a lot of mental health in this one, which is another thing that's made me want to read it even more because I want to see how it deals with that. And also it's really unique how it is a fantasy novel and has those elements in it, because you do not often see that in fantasy novels, at least in my experience. So I am loving to see how it handles that. Alright guys, that is it for my April haul. As I said, I will leave my March wrap up talking about the books I have read in this haul in the description box down below, as well as where I got these books and prints and water bottle. If you like what you saw, definitely hit subscribe and ring the bell to get notified for every time I post a new video. I will leave all my social media in the description box down below, as well as my Instagram, so you can check out when I show you guys what those walls look like on my Instagram. But until next time, guys,